Boys and girls and grandmas and grandpas. I think everybody's here that they're coming. I'm sure Kerrigan will be in a minute. Oh, we're missing a few, but they'll find their way into us and get caught up. We've got 24 families in with us so far, Josh, which is a huge number of students. We've had a lot of people today for May the 4th for our Star Wars celebration. May the 4th be with you. And today is the big day that we are going to be creating Baby Yoda, otherwise known as the kid, the asset, the child, as we learned in the session with Andy. And we're going to be drawing Baby Yoda along with Josh. So I know we want to use up all of the time that we possibly can. So I'm going to turn it over to Josh, and he'll lead us through the process and maybe let us know a little bit why he decided to draw Baby Yoda. So over to you, Josh.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Joshua Pawis-Steckley. You can call me Mangeshig as well. I am an Ojibwe Woodland artist. I'm a member of Wasauksing First Nation in Ontario. So I'll show you a little bit about just a few samples of what I do so you can get an idea of what woodland artwork looks like. I'm sure most of you already know, but just share some of my work anyways. Oh, not letting me share anything.
Sorry, I gotta give you a superpower. I'm passing it on.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Photos. Okay, so this is a sample of woodland art. This is some of my artwork here. This is a rabbit. So yeah, woodland artwork is characterized by these heavy black outlines, which create the shape of the animal or the subject matter, and it's broken down into like smaller shapes. And there's just lots of pattern work within these shapes. And that's pretty much it. There's also, it uses generally pretty bright colors, or actually depending on the artist, really. Lots of artists use like very natural looking colors as well, that sort of reflect the environment or nature. And yeah, the subject matter usually consists of just like natural elements like plants and animals. There's also a lot of artists usually like to tell the stories, traditional stories of the Anishinaabe people. So this one right here is a character from our stories. It's called Mishupishu. So it's like an underwater lynx that lives, I guess, yeah, in the water. And then here's a couple of coyotes. Coyotes are known as the trickster in our culture. So turtle. So you can see like I tried to just tell a story within the back of the turtle. So you'll see like a lot of that in woodland art as well, and then just the pattern work as well. So yeah, we'll be doing today, or what we'll be doing is a little bit of draw some Baby Yoda here. So this is the first drawing I did of Baby Yoda a while ago, and I drew it just because yeah, it became sort of like a phenomenon amongst like the indigenous community. Yeah, where just I guess indigenous people sort of seem to connect with the Baby Yoda, and there's tons just of artists on Instagram and social media who did their own interpretation of the Baby Yoda, and it sort of caught on, and everybody started doing it, and it just became sort of connected in a way. I can't really explain it
Sterling and
myself.
AJ
But,
said you're an awesome artist, Josh. They gave you some feedback there.
thank you.
Charlie and AJ, sorry.
Thank you. So yeah, this is just the head, and I did another illustration today. Um, Same thing, Baby Yoda, but I added in his body here. So I think we'll try do an illustration like this with the head and the body. We'll do, I think, a little more simplified body because there's a lot of like lines in here. Might be a little bit difficult. So just simplify that up a bit. And so yeah, we'll just do that, get started with that, and I'll take you through the process here. And let's see, I'll try to stop. All right, just gonna switch my camera.
I didn't know you had more than one Baby Yoda, Josh. That's pretty cool. Have you done a few versions of the Baby Yoda?
Just a couple. I just did the new one today, this morning.
Are you serious? Wow. That's, it looks like a Baby Yoda in Nunavut.
So let's get my space set up here. So I'm kind of running. This is the last page I have in my sketchbook, and you can sort of see some work on the other side, but hopefully not too much. Might be too bright. Okay, so I'll see if I could pull up the Baby Yoda on my phone as well, maybe to keep it up there.
That's perfect. Oh, great.
Like that. So, yeah, we'll start out just with a pencil. Start out just by like try to get the basic shape of his like his head. It's sort of and I like to draw as lightly as possible, just because we'll be erasing a lot of these lines. So yeah, so his head starts it's like a rounded sort of rectangle. And the shape doesn't have to be perfect. We'll be going in and fixing up the shape a little bit better. It's just for now, we're just gonna try to get the most basic shape drawn on there. And then later we could go in and add in the tiny curves and stuff. So that's basically the shape of his head there. And then we'll just be adding on from here. So his ears are pretty much the exact same size of his head. So we could just start out by drawing sort of like these triangle shapes that come out from the sides of his head, and just one on each side. And they're pretty large, so keep that in mind. So it kind of looks just like that, something like that. Yeah, and we'll be adding in like the curves and the finer details later. It's just basically trying to get the basic shapes down, and we'll go on move to like the collar of his jacket, something like that. And then we could just go in and add his like whole body. Um, Basically, so that looks pretty close. Yeah, and then we'll be adding in the arms and his little bowl. After that's all done. It's pretty simple guy to draw. Yeah, my proportions are pretty close, pretty right on. And then yeah, so it's drawing his arms now, which will be. We're just going to simplify these a bit. So start with some like rectangles here. You go over the line a bit, just because give him some shoulders, just like that, and then yeah, his shoulders will come up like this.
How's everybody feeling? Do you want to maybe catch up time? Yep, Maddie and Tanya, they would like to have a little bit of time. So let's give people about, let's say 2 minutes. Sound good?
Okay.
I just check with the students too. Is it blurry for you guys or is it just mine? It's not blurry.
Yeah, it's not blurry for me. It's a teeny bit, but not really. I can
A little bit.
Yeah, then I have been.
That's me. Okay, you guys are the important ones, so that's good.
Just going to erase these lines in here. Okay, so
in Isaiah, we could call this a math lesson too. Lots of shapes for math. Okay, I think everybody's ready to do a little bit more.
oh, good. Okay. So yeah, once we get that all in, we could add his little, just the shape of his hands here, just little circles for now, and then we'll turn them into little fingers afterwards, and then just add in his little cup. And then you could add like the opening at the top. So that's basically all the little shapes of the Yoda, all the basic shapes, and then we could start finishing in the details and cleaning up all the lines, erasing the lines we don't need, and then like adding in his face as well. And yeah, and then we'll just move on to the next step after that. So we could start with his ears, I guess. So you could see in the illustration, it's sort of like his ears have a bit of curvature to it. So we could go in and just sort of use the shapes we have as a guideline and sort of add these darker lines in with a bit of curve to them. Something like that. And then we could erase these lines that we don't need. And then we could add in the top of his ear. Just something like that. And then do the same for the other side.
Okay, if we could just give it a minute or two, I think a couple kids just need to catch up.
Okay. Low battery. Yeah, I just posted this to Instagram too. If you have Instagram, you could go to my profile and look it up on your phone as well. It's easier to have it in front of you. That's my Instagram.
Hey, everybody, post in the chat and tell us if you're ready to move on. Just say, yep, I'm ready, or just a sec, give me one more minute. Adeline wants a little more time, Gabriella, so maybe one more minute.
Ooh. Okay. Sorry, my phone's almost out of battery, so it keeps trying to turn off. Yeah, after that's done, we could do the same thing with the head. The head is pretty much the same shape as that rectangle. We could just add a curvature to it as well. He has a bit of a chin, so I want to get to that part. I'll just come down just slightly for his chin. Something like that. And then for his mouth, just do him with a bit of a smile. And he's got some cheeks come down like this. So yeah, this line would be his mouth, and these are like he's got some sort of saggy skin because he's just the creature that he is. There's droopy cheeks. And then he's got just a little button nose. Just right above that. And yeah, after that, so we could do the eyeballs. So we could just lightly draw in the shapes. Just lightly draw in some circles. Just like that. Pretty big ones. There. These are pretty much what define him most. His big eyeballs and his big ears. That's what makes him so cute. That's why a lot of people like him. Just these big eyeballs, like puppy dog eyes. So yeah, I just drew some circles, and then you could add in like these little sides here, give them a better shape. And let's see, he's got do the eyelids up above, so it's just another line.
Josh Tatiana says, that looks awesome, Josh. Tanya says, for a baby, he looks old. Darth, he's awesome. Gabriella thinks he looks old. Maybe he could, wise could be the term instead of old.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the funny thing about him is just because the creature that he is, he tends to look very old. And yeah, once we get the eyeballs filled in, I think he'll look a lot younger. But I think it's because yeah, he just has that droopy skin. He's got that very old looking skin. I think that's mainly the cheeks. Yeah, and for his eyes, to make them have that, you got to make them have that glow on them. So you got to add this little sort of white spot, sort of where this is the light coming from. I guess the top right angle. You could add a couple white spots there, and then we'll just be coloring in this part of the eye. So it's pretty good, I think. Nose a little off center. Okay. Yeah, I'll just stop for a second, let guys catch up.
Just while we're working away, if there's anybody that wants to show Josh where they've got to so far, just let me know in the chat and I'll let you have the ability to show Josh your work while we're waiting on other people to catch up. Okay, Tatiana and Charlotte and AJ and Tanya. Enable you and we'll take it from there. Gabriella. Okay, we'll do Charlotte and AJ first. See them. Let's go to Tanya. And Tatiana. And Kerrigan. Gabriella. Okay, there is Tatiana. I'll put her on the big screen. You can see. Ooh, look at that, John. Tatiana's
Cool.
looking really good so far.
That looks amazing, Tatiana and Tanya. Oh, can you guys keep them up, please?
There's Tanya's. Whoa.
Cool. That's awesome.
Wow, I am so impressed. Okay, let's see. Kerrigan,
Kerrigan's.
put yours up. Let's see if she can show her camera. Tamia wants to do hers too. There's Tatiana's. Waiting for Kerrigan to enable her. There's Tatiana's. Rael. Okay, we'll just do a couple more. Okay, Rael, I just gave you the ability to show your screen.
So good, everyone.
Yeah, I'm so impressed.
Cool.
Such kind feedback by saying everyone is doing a good job.
Owen and Aiden want to show theirs.
Yeah, they all look great.
Have another opportunity too to share your work. So, okay, if you guys want to show your work, just put your camera on and then I will pin you. Okay. With Josh. All right.
I only see Tatiana's. Is anyone else's work up there? Oh, there's Tamia's.
Oh, there's
Owen and Aiden.
Okay, there's Tamia. Oh, you guys. Oh my goodness. And let's go to Owen and Aiden. I'm checking these out. Oh, wow, you guys.
Kerrigan, I think you just need to use your camera, hun.
It's okay. We can move on and then we'll try. Oh. Did we see Tamia's? I feel like we did.
Yeah, Tamia's is up.
Okay, we'll let other people have the opportunity to share in a little bit. We don't want to take too much of Josh's time. We got drawn to you.
Okay. Yeah, thanks everyone for sharing. Those are awesome. Looking good so far. So yeah, we'll just add in the fingers, I guess, because this is pretty much the color stays the same and the rest of this will stay the same. So we'll just be adding 3 little fingers. So we'll just be sort of adjusting his hands slightly, just like that. And then you could erase these lines in your eraser. or something like that. And got in his little cuffs, I guess. Cuffs, and yeah, just go around and darken up the lines a little bit more. And then you could, yeah, add a bit like maybe some like waves as well. I don't have to make them perfectly straight. So just because it's pieces of clothing, just like some slight curves to it to give it that look of fabric. And that's basically it. And then I'm just doing just like a seam down the middle. Well, the opening of this jacket. Yeah. So, kind of looks like, I'm not sure if anyone's ever seen, there's a meme called IKEA Monkey, but it looks pretty similar to that. But it's just that there's a photo of a monkey. He's in, he's in an IKEA store and he's just wearing a big yellow jacket. Pretty cute. Yeah, we could try out with this. He's got little hairs on top of his head too. Just add in those lines. Just varying lengths. Something, yeah, and that's pretty much the outline. So we'll just go around and like thicken up the line weights with these lines, and then we could go in with our Sharpies and color over with that. Or if you don't have a Sharpie, you could even just use your pencil, color in darker. Yeah, so to do that, let's add in like another line inside these shapes that we have drawn, just to give it a bit more length, weight. So it can be fairly close if you want, or if you want more weight, you could do the lines a bit further apart, like that. This is just creating the line weight for the outline. So we'll just be drawing with the Sharpie in between these two lines. And that's pretty much what we're doing now. So you go around every single shape and just add in that second line. And yeah, I like to add in like at the edges. I like to round them out, sort of, or in the corners. to give them that rounded shape. Yeah, and if the line already has like the white beside it, you don't have to do that line again. So I could just skip this one and just do this shape here. Yeah, for like the smaller details, like his hands, like I like to keep the line weight usually a little bit thinner, so just try to stay in as close as possible. Pretty much just be drawing on top of the same line partly. You can't even see any really space between these two lines. It's just thickening up the line we already have. And then same for the cut. And you could also add like the line on the outside as well. It's really just depending on the drawing. And, it's just I guess sort of yeah, using foresight and just sort of trying to understand what it'll look like in the end. It might look better with like the heavier weight on the outside, drawn on the outside or the inside. All right, there you have it. Now we are
Cute.
We're pretty much done with the pencil now. You You just go in and erase any extra lines you don't need. Just go clean it up as much as you can. Give you some more time to do that. I'll do the same as well. And yeah, if you want to go ahead and jump ahead to, you can just take out your black marker and then just start drawing over top of the, or in between the two lines. So that's what we'll be doing next.
We want to have, oh, do we want to have another sharing opportunity, Katie?
We definitely can. Tatiana wants to share.
Tatiana.
Gabriella.
Gabriella.
You know what I will do since let's maybe start to Tatiana. Jordan. Maddie. AJ, Gabriella.
These are amazing. Awesome, Tatiana.
Cool.
I will pin it, Tatiana.
Good.
Okay, there's Tatiana.
Yes.
Awesome.
Jordan.
There's Jordan.
Yeah, they're all looking great. Good job, guys.
Maddie, I gave you ability to Tanya.
Tanya would like to. Oh, there you go, Tanya. Anna.
Tanya.
Oh, Tanya, you've started coloring. Deanna would like to.
There's Charlie. Charlie and AJ. Whoa. Awesome.
Cool. Very cool.
Just Gabriella, for some reason I can't allow your. Oh, awesome! Put your Instagram on the top of their page there. Tatiana, did you do another version? Like you did a different one. Cool. Awesome. There's anybody else. Hey, if you want to show, you just have to.
Jordan, help me. Jordan, if you just turn on your camera if you're able.
I'm not able to promote you. I'm not sure what.
Oh, there we go.
Gordon, there we go.
Awesome.
There's Maddie's. Maddie, I'll just pull you up. There's Maddie's. Wow, you guys. It's really nice to see everybody's different takes on these. Awesome.
Keep them up there, guys. Charlie, can you put yours back up, please? There you go. Hold it still. I'm trying to take a picture. Awesome. Got it.
These are all looking amazing so far. Good job.
This is fabulous work, everyone. AJ, sure, if you want to show yours as well. There you are. That's awesome, guys.
Oh, side by side. Love it. They're so cute.
Cute.
These are phenomenal. I can't. Aaron, too. Can we get Aaron's up there? Please.
Aaron, you said?
This has been the best sharing we've ever had.
I don't see Aaron. You mean Aaron, A-R-U-N? Oh, Darth Aaron. That's why. Sorry, Aaron. Like, I'm not used to all these Star Wars names. I'm used to seeing Aaron at the top. There we go. Aaron, you just need to turn your camera on. Oh my gosh, you guys, those are so, oh my goodness, you guys, they're so cute.
Actually, your son, Gabriella, everybody to put them back up so that she can take a picture. And it has been so much fun. This is awesome.
Oh my goodness. Evan, where's my camera? I need to take a picture too. Hey, I'm up there, guys. I need a picture too.
Yeah, you'll have to share them when you're done, and I could I'll post them on my Instagram.
That would be awesome. That is so cute.
They all look so wise.
They do. Wise but cute. Who thought they would put that into a sentence?
Okay, so this when we're finished doing the sharing, Tanya, what we're going to do is if you share them with us, we're going to put your names in a draw, and we'll send out if you did not win the last time. We're going to put your names in a draw when you send us your picture, and we'll send you some astronaut food. We'll need to, you'll need to give us, we'll have your email, and we'll email you if you're a winner, and then send you some astronaut food. So that's an incentive for you guys to send us your work. So,
Let's
Care,
Shall we?
Katie will show you just at the end.
I'm going to show you guys how to share your work. Remember, you go to the Connected North at Home web page. Right now, you're seeing the screenshot I took of Josh's work. Go to the Connected North at Home web page. You scroll all the way down to the bottom. Get your mom or dad to take a picture of your work, and you go and save it on your computer. And then you can even go to the Connected North at Home website if you've taken the picture with a phone. Go on your phone and you put your name, your email, choose your file, wherever you saved it on your computer or on your phone, and then leave us a little message. And Josh said he'd put it on his Instagram. That's pretty cool. And then we'll also put you in the draw to win some astronaut food to go with our Star Wars Day thing.
And if you can put in the message as well, if we are allowed to use it in the newsletter.
Haven't I actually? Oh, sorry. You share by I give you the authority as an attendee. Let me change your attendee status, and then it'll let you share your camera. So all you have to do is click on your camera, turn on your camera, and share your picture. You just gotta check with your mom and dad to see if that's okay though. Gabby says they are cute. Aaron, I'm going to put the link up here.
And Rael would like to share too, Katie. The food link. Oh, Aaron, if you go to the bottom of that page, connectednorth.org at home, and share your picture with us that way, and so we can send it to Josh. And oh, it's so good, Charlie and Tatiana. These awesome.
Aaron won in the last trivia session. So Aaron
did.
Yeah, I didn't get your address, so I'm going to put the link back in there for you, Aaron, and you can just fill out that form and put your address in for me, okay? That's, I think, what he's talking about.
Okay.
Now, who else wanted to share? I've lost track.
Rael.
Okay, Rael, I just made you a panelist, so you should be able to share now.
And Tamia and George bigger. Well, guess what? One of your ears on your real body is bigger than the other one too. We're not perfectly symmetrical, so that's okay.
I think one of mine's is too.
Everybody's being so supportive of everyone's work. That's why we love you guys. You're the best class we've ever had.
Remember, there's no mistakes in art. It was just meant to happen. You just have to work it in.
Yeah, happy accidents.
Yeah.
You can't tell if your
us
camera's.
Yeah, it's not on according to where I'm. So. Kerrigan said this was awesome. I agree.
It's been a great day today.
It has. And you know what? I'm just so impressed with the kids.
Yeah.
It is awesome, says Charlie and AJ. That's right.
Yeah, they're all looking great.
Josh, I just sent you a screenshot of some of the kids sharing.
Okay. Yeah, my phone just died, so I'll have to check later.
Yeah. How do you turn your camera on? So if you tap on your screen or your mouse, be a little icon that comes up that looks like a camera. You can tap on that. Kerrigan is on Sunday when I send out the newsletter. We'll maybe focus on this art. So I know you're really good at sharing with us. And if we get lots of artwork to share, we'll see everyone's Baby Yodas. Right, Kate? For sure. Oh, Dawson would like to share too. And we've maybe got to wrap it up in a little bit. Because we have one more session today with the astrophysicist to tell us all about the stars.
There you go, Dawson. Oh, there's Rael. She figured it out. Awesome. Hang on, let me just pin you. Oh, nope, that's Josh. Oh, there's Rael. Awesome. Wow, you've already done your Sharpie. Oh, goodness, that Baby Yoda.
Very cool.
So
That's great. Very cute.
I'm surprised Michael Solomon's not here drawing a Baby Yoda.
Yeah, he was pretty excited there for a while.
Yeah. Gabby, I'm excited to see yours. I know you've been sending us your work after the fact, so let's see if.
Oh, yeah, so we can go back to the drawing now.
Here's Dawson's. Oh my goodness, I love your Yoda's hair, Dawson. It's so sweet. Okay, let's go back to Josh. Thanks for sharing, everybody.
Yeah, I'm basically just going over all the lines with a black marker. Do my best to stay within the lines. So I'm not sure how much time we have left, but I'll try to finish just the head and then do a bit of coloring just to show you how I go about doing that. I'll try to just do this really quickly. All right, so there's the head all colored in black. So for the pattern work within this head, so I used green for the main part of his skin, and then like some red color pinks on the inside of his ears. Green doesn't really show up the best with marker. It's usually pretty dark, so try to use a brighter color for you, just to show you the pattern that I use for his head. So you can start it by outlining just the shape of the head here, all the way around, sticking close to the black line. Just like that, and same with his chin. And his ears as well. Yeah, this pink doesn't really look all the best. Still a little hard to see, but so yeah, I just go around the outline of each shape with one color, and then so for the face, I have two lines coming down from, I guess, from each side of his mouth, just going up past his eyeball and all the way up to the back of his head. So it kind of curves a bit. And do that on each side, just like that. And I also have his eyes outlined. Like that. And I have three sort of little lines coming down on each side of his cheek. And then a couple thinner lines going across the bridge of his nose. Let's see. Three small lines. Yeah.
Josh, when you paint that, if you were to paint it, do you do the black outline first or would you do that last?
Yeah, I usually do the black outline, just like it does, like not very perfectly, or not very clean. I try to get the shape of it, and then I'll do the colors, and then I'll go and do the black outline again and clean up all the lines.
With the paint. Okay, I get you.
You could even add some dots if you want. Yeah, just like that. Then you could use your other color to just color inside. This is the hard part. you don't want to color over the other color. So yeah, for my drawing, I used like a lighter green for the inside and then a darker green for this outline here. And I guess you can really use whatever colors you like. It's all depending on how you want your drawing to look. There's no right or wrong way to draw Baby Yoda. And yeah, just have fun with it. This is the creative part. This is the really fun part. You get to draw in your own pattern work, do your own sort of fun line work, whatever pattern you may see within his head or his body. Draw that in. Those other patterns, like I sort of just draw like these sort of rounded squares or rectangles. I keep my pattern work fairly simple. There's some artists who do like a lot of details. It's really depending on the artist, sort of what they like. I draw like a lot of my sort of inspiration from Norval Morris, and he usually keeps his pattern work fairly simple, and just uses a lot of different colors, and that's sort of what makes his paintings sort of like very striking. Is like all the colors contrasting each other. Just sort of add in whatever you like here. I don't know. Like at this stage, I just sort of follow my intuition. Just start drawing what sort of comes to me. What I feel will look good, or yeah, it's all really depending, on what you think looks good. So it's really, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Yeah, if you know much about like a West Coast art, like Salish or Kwakwaka'wakw art, they have like a lot of structure to their artwork, and you sort of have to do or draw the shapes a certain way. Whereas with woodland art, it's all very natural and flowing, and there's no really right or wrong way to do it, which I really enjoy about this style of artwork.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful, Josh, and I think the kids have loved this. Having that Star Wars theme today, and everyone loves Baby Yoda, and you just made him so fun to draw, and it was really great to see everyone's work. So just remember, boys and girls, if you can, please send us your work. If you do, we'll put your name in the draw for some space food that Katie will mail out this week. And we will see Josh again. I'm going to send him some dates, but probably not for a couple of weeks. But thanks so much, Josh, and thanks everyone for participating today. And Charlie, we're so happy that you, Darth Charlie AJ Vader, we're glad Glad that you enjoyed it. We love that you made up the names, and we hope that you make up the names too when you come to see the astrophysicist Lori in just a few minutes. So thanks everyone, and please share your work, and thank you so much, Josh. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. See y'all later.
Thanks, Josh. That was all. Bye, boys and girls. Thanks, Josh.